Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to more family-friendly gaming with Soap the Great. Today we are back on the Hypermine vanilla server and we are over at the Office High-Rise project. Things might look a little different than before. I have a beacon right there and I have cleared out the area under here. And why might that be the case? Well, I just wanted to neaten things up a bit and I had planned on doing that a bit. So I covered in a little bit of a cave situation there, and I've got something interesting over here. That's why I brought the beacon over. Now, you may have seen in the intro that I was playing with some TNT, and that is because under this Office High-Rise project is a slime chunk. Yep, that's right, a slime chunk. And so I TNT'd a chunk out. You can see I just gave a bit of a spoiler, but so I TNT'd this thing out, and I think I've learned how to do TNT properly now. Okay, you just spam TNT. It makes a mess, you can see, but I did derp up a little bit when I was putting in the guiding markers, the guiding lines for where I wanted to TNT. I got the wrong boundaries. That's right. I TNT'd the wrong chunk. And so all of that TNT, I don't know, 5, 6 stacks of TNT, completely wasted. Yep. So I've got correct chunk is over here. Let's drop down. Well, I've got water down there. This is the correct chunk. You can see that I've dug that out. Standard, just efficiency 5 picks and a haste 2 beacon. Pulled that from Condricknized base. And this is the TNT'd chunk. It's got a little bit of work done on it. I am cleaning it up. I'm going to clean up the sides and all that. Make it look kind of nice. So we've got a visitor. Hello, buddy. What's he going to do? Their pathfinding is amazing. You're just going to stand there, bud? Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted. And behind the scenes, you just heard the finishing of a render on another video, which you should have seen by now already. Anyway, so above me is a little bit of a floor, and we're going to go up top and take a look at that. Hopefully I don't meet with anybody unseemly. No. This is the top of the Office High-Rise foundation, okay? And this is really what we were working towards. What I want to do is put in some of the foundation, and I'm going to finish that slime farm a little later. You saw the beginnings of it. I've got the water streams and the cactus in there. I'm not going to bring you along for all of that. I might do a little jump cut here and there, but I need slime balls and slime blocks for this build and the Guardian farm, so that's why we're doing that. So anyway, let's see. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We want to go right there, and we'll just do that and put another one there. And we're going to do the same thing, and since this is a 31 by 31 square, we should be 2 away. Let's see if that ends up correct. Oh, that's going to be right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Counting with soap. Yep. Okay, so I will assume that that's the dimension. We're just going to go 2 back from the center line there and right here. And this is going to be the rough outline. But let me finish that a little bit, and then what we're going to be working on today is an elevator. Since it is a high rise, we need to get from ground floor to the top. Okay, so we're going to work on a little bit of an elevator, and I haven't done a time lapse in a little while, so let's chuck on the replay mod and see where we go. All right, see you on the other side. And we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse. I had a bit of a trouble getting replay mod working. Had some crashes going on and I tracked it down. It ended up being replay mod and Optifine and the latest Forge just weren't working together. While I was working on that, I couldn't record the time lapse, so instead I took care of this. Yeah, I got the slime farm done. And we've just had, you can see, a slime meeting its demise right there, which is good. We need some more slime balls. But, you know, if we look through this terrible, terrible glass texture, I probably should have used stained glass, but you can see behind there, the glass keeps the slime in the farm and directs them down to the cactus area below, and this might break in 1.9, but 1.9 which is coming up, but we'll see how that ends up. For now it's working just fine, and so I will take those slime balls and we're going to go on upstairs. Now this is it's not the most efficient. Even right now we are, let's do a little tab here, we're on with the lapis Lori. I think she is currently streaming, so that's twitch.tv/lapis Lori. And you can see the relevant links down in the description box below for not just her, but the other hyperminers. And if you need some more information, feel free to go check out the subreddit. And I don't talk about that enough. I kind of forget about it sometimes. But yeah, if you want to see what everyone else is doing on the server, go check out the subreddit. We tend to keep that fairly well curated. So hey, good stuff is coming here. Lapis Lori is over that way somewhere working on the road, and that's why this thing's going to remain loaded and it'll keep doing its smelting thing. So anyway, let's take a look at the results so far. You can see that the slime farm has been producing for me, and we've needed these slime blocks not just for this project but for the Guardian farm. And let's talk about this project's need for it. We'll worry about the Guardian farm a little later. Okay, so you can see a little bit of the outline of the building is coming together, and you know it's not finalized. I mean the building outline is, but I'm gonna have to push back the landscaping a little bit and maybe go out that way some, but that's not for today. Okay, so you can see we've lit up a little bit out here. That helps out the spawn rates down below. It's a little bit more efficient than the one at spawn under the iron farm, but you know, it's doing all right. It's not the most efficient, but it works. So yeah, we've got a minecart clicky elevator, and you can see we've got quartz here for the ground floor, and then we go up into a bunch of clay. We've got 9 here up to the white clay, 9 floors, and then we got cyan up there. And you might think, Soap, you missed one. No, not really. And let me jump out here. Yeah, in my creative testing world, I can just jump right out, but for some reason, can't do it here. I think this is it's oriented east-west. Maybe in my creative world, it is north-south. I don't know. I can take a look at it. I might not. You know, anyway. So yeah, we've got a minecart clicky elevator all the way up here, and then for that cyan floor, that's going to be the penthouse. And I don't want just anybody coming into the penthouse. That's going to be my area, okay? And so we're going to have a special elevator. And that's what those slime blocks are for. We're going to do a woolly vader. So the woolly vader is by Woolly Creeper, a member here on Hypermine. You can see woolly vaders pretty much in every building. So Woolly Corp has one. I believe Dolan has one. And who else? Nimson just built one. And yeah, they're pretty common here. And so I figured, you know what? I need to build one too. We're going to put one right here, and that's going to be the express elevator up to the penthouse. And as far as the rest of it, this is going to be an office high-rise. I don't know if I've made that clear yet, but you know, we've got the corporate stuff going on. Woolly Corp right there, and the power company, and whatever One Wolf's is. I don't know, whatever his company is. But this is for like the little stuff, the little professional, the small professional organizations. And it's not really that big, but they need a space downtown, and so that's what we're going to do here. And so we'll have 1 or 2 offices per floor, and that'll give me some collab opportunities with fellow hyperminers to work on that, and that'll come down the road. We've got to finish the building, and the first thing we need for that is to get this elevator in now. So I am going to do that off camera, mostly because I'm going to be following a tutorial, and that's not going to make for a very interesting time lapse. And so if I see anything interesting, then I'll bring you back. But otherwise, when we come back, that elevator should be done. All right, see you on the other side. Well, that's done. Yeah, take a look. And we've got some lighting glitches going on. Let's go take a test ride real quick. Oh, that's kind of loud. But yeah, it goes all the way up through the different floors. And take a look. It ends right at where the cyan starts. And this is kind of disconcerting. It pops you out right there. We will eventually have a floor there, but for now, little scary drop. Hopefully none of you are afraid of heights, but we're going to go back down and we'll just take a look at the overall picture here. There we go, and we're out. You see, it's kind of precarious. We need some decoration around it, and maybe to tidy up this whole core area of the building. So let me get to that, and then should be pretty good for this project. Back in a bit. Well, there you go. What do you think? Played around some in my creative testing world with this elevator core. This is what I've come up with. I mean, this was the minecart clicky elevator side was pretty well done already, but I still had some work to do on the woollyvator side, and I'm not entirely sold on it. I mean, there you go. You got a good look there. Alright, so I'm just giving you a quick run around because I have a question for you. Do you have any suggestions for what I might do to possibly improve this? Again, I am not sold on what I've got, especially right there. Front, we're good on. The back, not so much. Alright, so just the parameters, we can't get any larger than this. We want an open, airy feel down here on the ground floor, and this is about it as far as we can go for the diameter. And it's in terms of what we've got on the inside. Again, we've got redstone mechanics that we are hiding back in here, so there's not much room on the inside either. So it's a tall order, I know, but we've got some good builders that watch this. So if you've got any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Leave them in the comments below, or catch me on Twitter at MCSoapTheGreat. But hey, we are at the end of our time together. Yeah, we have done a slime farm down in that back corner there, and we did 2 elevators. So even though the video seems kind of short, we've actually gotten a fair amount done. Oh, one more thing. I did close in this section back here. You can see that. So the minecart is not open to the air any longer. I didn't do the full closing in because we'll do that as we go up and do all the floors. But yeah, so anyway, that is that's pretty much the end of this installment of Family Friendly Gaming on the Soap the Great channel. And again, if I am not comfortable sharing it with my kids, I'm not going to share it with you. So join me next time as we head over to the house. We've got some work left to do there, and I want to work on some suggestions from you guys, and maybe get the upstairs done. But don't hold me to it. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And feel free to leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.